That's Vitaly Bigdash. That is Igor Svirid. This is the One Championship middleweight title, brought to you by Tune Talk, more than just a prepaid.
Both these fighters got some big finishes in their careers, and I expect some fireworks here tonight.
We're looking for that strong left jab from Svirid. What opened up Ataides, and what a start to this contest. Furious punching from both men.
Bigdash didn't want much of that as he immediately shot in for the takedown after that ferocious exchange. Combination
stunning
by
left jab from Svirid, and down goes Bigdash. It was a rock of a left jab, like the one that stunned Leandro Ataides, and Svirid doesn't want any of that. Get back up on your feet, he says. We're doing the stand-up.
Svirid's got some explosive punching power as he just jumps out of the gate, throwing his hands. This might be just a moment in time that it's...
Big right hand for the champion, and down goes Bigdash again. The hammer blows come in. Ground and pound, more hammer blows with the right hand. It's all Bigdash can do to cover up. Svirid circles round, looks for the bigger opportunity. That was a huge punch. And again, it was the strength of that jab that set it all up. And again, Svirid says, get up. We're doing this standing up.
Svirid is showing that dynamic punching power that actually won him the belt, and he intends to keep it with that same power.
Watch for that jab. It stunned Ataides, and it's done the same thing in this fight. It's a great opening salvo.
Bigdash has got to do something here different to change the complexity of this fight. Things are not going his way, and the crowd is starting to chant.
Huge crowd here at Stadium Putra. They've been very noisy all evening. Another big right hand from Svirid. Two of them, in fact. Bigdash knows he's in a real rumble here.
But to Bigdash's credit, he is standing in there and not going nowhere. He says, let's go, let's do this. There's that jab again.
Again, the jab. What a stunning weapon that is. And I think we'll see Svirid back off. Yep, there we are.
Little glove touch says, get up, let's go.
To the cheers of the crowd, Mitch. They're loving this stand-up, and who can blame them? What action we've got here in Stadium Putra. And we're only halfway through the first round. Potentially 5 rounds of this to come.
If this goes 5 rounds, I can't imagine the roof is going to stay on this stadium.
I think we'll all be a bit stunned if it goes that far. Once again, the jab, and down come the hammer blows once more. Olivier Coste is standing by. What can Vitaly Bigdash do to defend himself? The knee to the head sends him back onto his back. Again, the hammer blows from Svirid.
Oh, Bigdash breaks the trap.
Oh, very nice indeed now. The turnaround. The armbar.
Oh, it's deep.
Slips out. What tremendous action. Both men now on the ground.
Bigdash uses the sweep to get back up on top. This is the first time we've seen Svirid on his back.
And he's breathing hard, Mitch.
What a huge expenditure of energy shown by our champion,
Somebody's
Igor
cut.
Svirid.
It's Vitaly Bigdash who's cut.
Bigdash has weathered the storm. He's taken some tremendous blows and is now working on top. We've got to wonder about what kind of energy that would cost Igor Svirid to just to unleash those bombs
Svirid
like that.
is breathing so hard. He's laying his head back and taking a breather whenever he can, but he's under the cosh at the moment. Bigdash has made a phenomenal comeback with a minute left in this opening round.
Punching from the bottom position is Svirid, while Bigdash works to pass the guard.
Good work from Bigdash, punching to the head and body, and again Svirid tries to take a breather, putting that head back on the canvas. He's exhausted himself, and who can blame him after this furious assault he laid on in the first 4 minutes?
Yeah, Svirid's just got to bide his time, let himself recover a little bit.
Elbow from Vitaly there. The left elbow into Svirid's face.
And we're just face to face with Vitaly Bigdash as he's dropping bombs.
Oh, they're heavy as well, Mitch, aren't they? Into the side, into the rib cage. Back comes Svirid, the champion. 10 seconds left. 2 knees to the head. Svirid still on. He's got down. He's got down. He's Now there's a tremendously big cut on Spirit's head now, or at least an awful lot of blood. I think it's from him. And that must have come from the knee. Such a swathe of action there in the last few seconds. There is an enormous cut on Spirit's head as we look at what happened there in the first round.
Here's those punches where Igor Svirat dropped Big Dash. Oh, that big right hand comes over the top, rocks him, and he drops to his back. And here's these punches, again, with that left jab, puts Big Dash down, and then Igor jumps in the ground and pound. This is where I think he expended most of his energy. He really thought he had the finish. There's a big knee from Big Dash.
Let's look and see if there was a tap, because the arm, there's the rear naked choke.
It's in deep. There's a lot of flailing around right there, but I think the bell
Olivier
went
Coste,
off.
yeah, removed the arm just as the bell rang. While we were watching those replays, there was up to close to a dozen people around Svirat's stool looking at the cut on his forehead. It looks crystal clear now. They've done a fantastic job on it. Perhaps it just looked a lot worse than it actually was. If you've seen a more action-packed 5 minutes than that, I want to hear about it and I want to see it, because that was stunning action. And potentially 4 more rounds to come. The blood drips down from that actually quite small cut on the forehead once again. How will that affect this contest?
Vitaly Big Dash is showing a tremendous heart by withstanding the storm as he tries to spin into attack.
And he did it again with that left jab. That was the first punch thrown by Svirat. What a title fight this is. Again, that heavy jab.
I gotta see if Igor Svirat can deliver that same sort of punching power after the end of our round 1.
Champion. Oh my goodness me!
What a shocker! Vitaly Big Dash knocks out Igor Svirat in one of those dramatic title fights we've ever seen at one championship.
This may be early days, but rematch anyone? Wow!
What a tremendous showing. You can see it right here with that big knee that rocked him, and then the right hand comes over the top. Vitaly Big Dash jumps in with the hammerfish. Olivier Coste dives in to save him. There's the knee and the right hand combination. And just these ground and pound by Vitaly Big Dash as he wins the World Championship.
Well, I'm exhausted. I'm looking at you, Mitch. You're breathing hard. These two provided such stunning entertainment. Olivier Coste putting his body on the line there to save Igor Svirat from any more punishment. He has lost his middleweight title, and we have a new champion in 31-year-old Vitaly Big Dash, whose official record climbs to 8-0. This unbeaten middleweight is your new One Championship title holder. And listen to this crowd, Stadium Putra. They love that. I hope you did at home.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Olivier Coste calls a halt to this battle at 36 seconds of round number 2. For your winner, via referee stoppage due to strikes, and new one middleweight world champion, Vitaly Big Dash!
Tremendous sportsmanship from both of these fighters. They showed friendship before and friendship afterwards. Jason Lowe from Tune Talk, together with Victor Cui, and a little hand from Olivier Coste there, putting the championship belt around the waist of Big Dash.